Using the shop sticker tracker file, I made a pocket insert so I can see all the available designs sorted based on the date of release. To make this or any other traveler's notebook insert, you'll need the following materials. A scoreboard. I use a We Are Memory Keeper's German scoreboard. I love how you get two tools in one. I used to have them separate, but they take up a lot of space, so I upgraded to this one. I also have the We Are Memory Keeper's glass cutting mat. It's so pretty and functional. Next is a metal ruler, then a rotating stapler. I used to have a long arm stapler, but I changed to this one to save on space too. It's lightweight and compact. It can staple up to 20 sheets, but I haven't tried since I prefer thinner inserts. Then you'll need a sharp cutter. Make sure that it's sharp enough to avoid fuzzy edges. If you want rounded corners, you'll also need a corner puncher. This is the KATPAWPRINT Pro corner cutter I bought from Japan. It has 3 different sized corner cuts. I usually create my insert layouts on Silhouette Design Studio. Here I open a new file. Remove the cutting mat since we'll only be printing, then select your paper size. I'll use a letter size for this one. Rotate your page so that it's easier to lay out. Import the sticker tracker image or any insert layout you want to use. I'll just drag it to the Silhouette software. The sticker tracker is available at PRISM Planner Shop's Facebook group. I'll place the link to the group in the description. Next, rotate the image 90 degrees. Then I want to make sure that the design is exact, so I'll use trace. Select the image. Set threshold to 99% so that it captures the border too. Then select Trace and Detach. Select all except the image and then delete the excess. I wouldn't want a border on my inserts, so let's remove that. On the offset panel, select Internal Offset and apply the default distance. It'll create a line inside the border and then select All and Crop. Now let's create a box for the page. Pocket is 3.5 by 5.5 inches. Center both elements together, then create another page so it becomes a spread. Next, I'll show you a trick I do to know the measurements when cutting. Create a copy and remove the images inside the boxes. Now add thickness to the lines so they show up when printed. Print this on a scratch paper. Set aside since we'll be making the cover. Select the rectangle tool and then draw a 7" by 5.5" box. Then manually add bleed marks. I usually add 1/4 of an inch. Then import the image you want to use for the cover. The cover should be bigger than the pages so that when you fold and cut them, no white parts will show. Here's a comparison between the pages and the cover. These are the printed sheets. We have the cover printed on board paper. Then I have the inside pages printed back to back. Here's the cutting guide I printed on scratch paper. Let's assemble the insert. We need to score first the cover page. Flip the paper so that the design is under. Half of the letter sheet is 5.5 inches. Stack the inside pages on top and secure with pull clips. This is to make sure that the papers don't move when binding. Bring out the rotating stapler and position at the middle of the insert. I use a saddle stitch guide from Scrap Craftastic so that I get the same distance when stapling my inserts. Fold the insert in half and make a crease with the help of a bone folder. Now we can measure where to make the cut using the guide. I'm writing here 3 areas we need to cut, then later add the measurements. The top measurement is from the upper line to the bottom of the paper. Next, measure the length of the insert, that's from the upper line to the bottom line. Then measure the width from the center to the outer line. Now let's proceed to cutting the top part. Mark the measurements using the cutter at 2 different points. Align the ruler at the marks and then proceed to cut. Flip the insert to cut the bottom part. Mark the measurement using the cutter at 2 different points. Align the ruler at the marks and then proceed to cut. Lastly, cut the side part. Mark the measurement using the cutter at 2 different points. Align the ruler at the marks and then proceed to cut. Using the corner cutter, punch the edges for rounded corners. Hope you guys learned something new, and thanks for watching.